Good evening, and on behalf of Harvard University, the Harvard Football Program, the Athletic Department, and Friends of Harvard Football, I'd like to welcome you to tonight's reception before the 2013 Ivy Football Association dinner, at which we'll be honoring one of our great alumni, Jerry Jordan. Thank you all for coming. I'd like to introduce the Thomas Stevenson head coach for football, Coach Tim Murphy. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Brian. Thanks, everybody, for being here. I just want to say that I'll be forever grateful to Jerry Jordan, because when we arrived here way back in 1993, he was one of the first and one of the extraordinarily most helpful people in terms of support of Harvard football. And he's helped us in so many ways with so many projects, with facilities. The indoor facility, the bubble, is just one example, with financial aid, with the Jordan Scholars, and certainly with kicking off our Harvard football summer internship program. And along the way, Jerry has developed really a great legacy, because every kid who's been in those facilities, every athlete who's been a Jordan Scholar, and every Harvard football player that got their career kicked off with a summer internship at Hellman Jordan has been impacted by Jerry's extraordinary generosity and support. I've often thought that Jerry would have been a great NFL general manager. He's a great recruiter. He's got a great eye for talent, Darlene. And he somehow, more or less handpicked, even as underclassmen, a bunch of guys who will end up being in the Harvard Athletic Hall of Fame someday to work as summer interns at Hellman Jordan. Guys like Eon Hu and Chris Bizzotti and Clifton Dawson and Ryan Fitzpatrick, just to name a few. On a personal note, I love Jerry Jordan. I love Jerry Jordan because he's authentic, because he's funny, he's super smart, and most importantly, because he's incredibly loyal, and he's been incredibly generous to Harvard football. Jerry, on behalf of the Harvard football family, thank you, congratulations, and again, thank you for all you do. At this time, I'd like to introduce the Nichols Family Director of Athletics at Harvard, Bob Scalise.
Thank you, everyone. This is a great night for the Ivy League, for Harvard, and for Harvard football. It's a chance for everyone to recognize people who, through their playing ability, their ability to be great teammates, their success in life, their success in the business world, their citizenship and dedication to others, really represent the very best of the Ivy League and of Harvard. And tonight, I'm delighted to help honor Jerry Jordan into the ranks of the people honored by the Ivy Football Association. Jerry is one of the very best citizens and friends you could possibly have. In athletics, he's been a member of our visiting committee for athletics for I don't know how many years, but I want to keep it going for more and more. Before I got to Harvard, Billy Cleary said, you know, you have some great alums and great people, and one of the very best is Jerry Jordan. I've been athletic director, he said, Bobby, for over 10 years, and I'll tell you, that Jerry Jordan, he came up to me. I didn't have to go to him. He came up to me and he said, Billy, how can I help Harvard athletics? What would you like me to do to help your athletic program? And from that meeting, that was the genesis of Jordan Field and donation to Harvard's first artificial playing surface. And given the weather we're going to get, you can see that we really need those artificial fields. And so, Jerry, I'm delighted to help induct you into this esteemed group of people who are really the very best of the Ivy League. Before I close and introduce the next speaker, I do want to thank a couple people. Brian here and Joe Easleby, you guys are our on-site kind of representatives with the Ivy Football Association, and dinners like this and gatherings like this don't happen without a lot of work and on-the-field kind of help. And so Joe and Brian, thank you very much. And I know that there were a lot of people who helped organize tables and brought in a lot of people here, but two were of special note. Mike Bassett and Darlene Jordan, you two were great in mobilizing the troops and bringing everyone here tonight. So thank you both very much as well. Jerry was a great teammate, and in order for our team to be successful, okay, we need a lot of great teammates. And the next person that I'll introduce is a great teammate of Harvard Athletics, of Harvard Football. He also happens to be the Dean of the Faculty of Arts and Sciences. And it's great to have a great teammate in that role. Please help me welcome Mike Smith.
Thank you, Bob. And welcome tonight to everyone here. What a wonderful turnout for, of course, a terrific gentleman. I'm here to express the incredible appreciation that the entire university has for Jerry and all that he has done for Harvard. First of all, the president grabbed me before I left, pretty much by the collar, and said, "You must tell him how, first of all, sorry she was that she wasn't able to be here tonight with you. I know she'd much rather be here as opposed to where she is right now, which is entertaining the rest of the deans. Not nearly as much fun as what we're doing here. But she also wanted to say thank you, Jerry, for everything that you do. I know most of you know about what a great athlete Jerry is, and if you started to hear Tim talk about what an incredible human being Jerry is too. He is our largest donor to the university's financial aid program. He is committed to 100 Jordan Scholars. Let me say that again in case you didn't hear it. 100 Jordan Scholars. That is an incredible support of a program that means so much to what we try and do at Harvard. Many of you have benefited from his incredible generosity, and you know just how important it is that the most talented individuals, students, can come to Harvard and take advantage of the opportunities we have. We are so indebted to everything that you do to help support that program. He also does many other things across the university. I won't keep you all night long talking about them, but I do want to acknowledge a few. He and Darlene are members of the campaign executive committee. He has also agreed to be a co-chair of the financial aid initiative within the Faculty of Arts and Sciences as part of the campaign. Again, I'm very thankful to that. And of course, he is a member of a board of overseers at Harvard. Incredible what he does for this institution, in addition to being just an incredible individual. So I want to express my thanks to everything that Jerry has done for me and everything that he has done for the entire university. And it's my pleasure right now to introduce him and have him come up and say a few words. Please join me in welcoming Jerry Jordan.
I didn't expect to have to speak here. After that, I'm running for Congress. Thank you. It has been a wonderful privilege and a pleasure to be involved with so many people, a great university, and it is so neat seeing so many young, talented, vibrant players from the last 40 years or so who are representatives of Harvard that will go forth and spread the word and raise money for Harvard and show the world what great citizens are created here. Tim Murphy, I was going to say this later when I have only 1 minute to speak. As many of you might know, Tim Murphy, you know the record he has had. Every student he has had that played football in a 4-year program, played on an Ivy League championship, and graduated. There's not a lot of large football programs in this country that can say that. So, my hat is off to him. And I thank you all for coming. I really don't know what else to say. Thank you.